What's going on, YouTube fam? We are back with another one, and yeah, I secured a daily finally. So you know the G37 is about to go full race car. It's kind of race car already, but you know, we're gonna like maybe do like weight reduction and you know, all that stuff, rear seat delete, just so we can help to get that 10 pulled off. And I'm gonna order some tires for it as well. Without further ado, the new daily is here, and there it is. 2018 Q50 Silver Sport. So Mamba got a little bro right now. Mamba Jr. is what I'm calling it. Silver Sport 2018. We got the sport brakes, of course. This one has the paddle shifters. It doesn't have much of the you know, safety features and all of that, but this is the trim I really wanted. I just wanted important stuff. The has the sport wheels. Not that I'm gonna keep that. Not that I'm gonna keep those wheels. I have the rays from the G37. I'm gonna throw on these. Throw that set on here pretty soon. But it has the sport brake, which is what I wanted. Has paddle shifters. Paddle shifters on there. Yeah. This one also has the factory oil cooler option as well, which is something I was also looking for. So since we have the Dragy 2, we're gonna, you know, do like baseline numbers like quarter-mile time, 0 to 60, 60 to 130. So stay tuned for all those uploads on this car, and then, you know, we're pretty much gonna go from there with each mod that I feel like will affect power a little bit. I don't know, maybe axle back it shouldn't do much, but maybe when I do like secondary downpipe and the heat exchanger before a tune, I'll do a run again, a test to see if just the heat exchanger, you know, what kind of gains you get from just doing a heat exchanger and like a downpipe, no tune type deal. So yeah, just you know, just progression as we go along, just to see what it does. I mean, there's proven cars out there that, you know, with upgraded turbos, I mean, even stock turbo cars have been in the 10s, so we'll definitely be going places with this one. All right, so let's hop in and take a quick little ride. So we're behind the cockpit of the Q50 for the first well, not the first drive, but the first drive for you guys. I mean, it's a quiet car, you know how it is. It's family sedan. The main things I you know, wanted it with this car was to have the paddle shifters, which I do. It's the Silver Sport, so this one has the paddle shifters, the sport brakes, and the factory oil cooler, engine oil cooler. So those were just some of the main things I wanted with this car. I wasn't too crazy for much of the safety stuff and all that, like blind spot or intelligent cruise control. So just the sport stuff or handling stuff, or, you know, performance stuff that I was more interested in. Can't even, there's no real exhaust note in this car. Baby hit. Made a hit right before the top. He's still sitting over there. That's crazy. Yeah, it was even quiet, so we did some axle back for it. So what I exhaust on there, probably just mild bolt-ons and tune just to get it into the 400 below, which these cars are easily capable of. So that's really the goal, and just to run like maybe 11s, because you know they have this motor compared to my the G. This makes way more torque way sooner. So if you notice, like with mid 400 wheels, these cars will be in the 11s or running close to the amount of times that I'm running with way more power. That's just being able for this car, being able to just launch harder and you know, just overall more torque from low RPM. But on a highway from the road, this thing is not even seeing the taillights on the G. I mean, with fuel bolt-ons, even making 400 plus wheel. So yeah, just minor bolt-ons for this car for you know, daily use. Not gonna go too crazy with it, and you know, get it in the 11s, like I said, which is pretty easy with a 93 tune and secondary, you know, cat delete. And that's it pretty much. Cooling mods, I'll do a heat exchanger. Obviously, that's one of the main things you want to do on these cars as soon as you try to do any type of performance with it, even just in the stock form. Water to here, heat exchanger upgrade to prevent heat soak. That's what we're gonna do with this thing, and obviously we're gonna incorporate all that stuff into the channel. Each mod, I already have wheels for this from the original raised wheels that I took off the G that's still in the garage. I'm gonna put that on this, and yeah. Guy over there looking at me weird because I'm riding with the camera in my GoPro on my head. He's like, well, oh yeah, gotta get this car tinted. Like, it's bare as hell right now. Like, it's so stock, it's crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, it feels so good just to like ride in the peace and quiet in this car too, just chill. So that's why I'm not gonna go too crazy like on exhaust. Like I said, just a secondary cat delete, and I like the Infinity Performance Axobox. That thing, because it has that external resonator, that thing sounds so clean. I've installed a few of those on a few Q50s and Q60s. That thing is so clean. So they're pretty pricey, but like, you know, the lowest price I've seen so far is like $680 on Concept Z. Z1 sells it for like almost $900, $871. But so yeah, we're gonna probably wait in before we do that mod. The wheels is probably one of the first things that's gonna go on. And yeah, get some lowering springs too, looking at those. We'll definitely not do coilovers on this. I mean, the stock suspension is just so, like, compared to the G, you can just tell, like, the suspension is more rigid. It's the feedback in this car it feels more precise, is what I'm trying to say, which it should be because it's a newer car. So yeah, still of course another G can go full race car mode. Gonna do some weight reduction to get some sticky tires for the back, and yeah, we're definitely going for that 10s. It's happening before the end of the year. Definitely getting those 10s. So yeah, new dailies here. Q50 Silver Sport. You already know. Peace. Stay tuned.